Hi, this is Ilma Art Studios photograph for today. A beautiful stained glass window in one of the churches in the Philippines. Hi, check my website at ilmaarts.com for more artworks and photographs. Today I'd like to share James 4 verse 11. It says, "Don't speak evil against each other, dear brothers and sisters. If you criticize and judge each other, then you are criticizing and judging God's law. But your job is to obey the law, not to judge whether it applies to you." Here's my poem. On criticism. When was the last time you judged or criticized? Did you realize it was wrong? Did you apologize? Don't speak evil against one another. You are all made into the image of your Father. When you find fault with another person, you are judging God's law with human reason. Obey the law and you will be free from judgment. God gave you these commands for your atonement. Here's my essay. Criticism is defined as the expression of disapproval of someone or something based on perceived faults or mistakes. Notice the word perceived in the definition. The one judging is actually applying his perception to the person's behavior. Perception is usually colored by beliefs, experience, culture, and traditions. When you start thinking that someone's behavior or attitude, you see it in the light of your own belief system and experiences, it's not necessarily true. The Bible cautions us on criticizing or judging others. We are all made in God's image, so when we judge others, we are actually judging God Himself. Our duty is to obey the commands set by God, not to justify ourselves and find fault in others. Prayer. Lord, deliver me from a critical spirit. Reflection. What should you do when you feel the urge to judge someone? As the Bible says, first look at the log in your own eye before you look at the other people's faults or log. So if you focus on an objective way of looking at yourself based on the truth that God gives you, and you objectify looking at how you really are in terms of the standard that God sets, then it will be very hard for you to judge others as well, because God is the only one who can judge somebody, because He's the only one who sees other people's heart, our heart. We don't see other people's heart. Not anybody can see people's heart. Only God knows that. So when you judge, you don't clearly see the whole picture. You're judging it based on what you know, what you experience, what you believe to be true or not. So I encourage you to encourage instead of criticize. Otherwise, you're going to be criticizing God's people. Thanks for watching, and I hope you check my website at ilmaarts.com for more artworks and photographs. Have a blessed day. God loves you so much, and so do I.